Let's look ahead to today and an extra day of racing before we get to the first rest day. We have 217.5 kilometres in store today with 4 categorised climbs, a Cat 4 early on and then 3 Cat 3s. But as you can see, the road is constantly undulating once that map comes up. It's not as hard as the last few days, but not quite the rest day we usually have on the second Monday of the tour with a long downhill to the finish.
The wind is blowing and Team Ineos have decided to give it a go. They're in cahoots at the front with Marcus Burghardt and Bora Hansgrohe. Oblivious to all of this, up the road, 6 riders, and behind they are splitting.
Breakaway, well, it's gone. Peter Sagan's boys are up to the fore. Likewise, Alaphilippe. The jersey is indeed in the front group, and more than that, Dan Lloyd, some of his mortal enemies have been caught out here, and Pinot's one of them.
Yeah, most notably Thibaut Pinot. Only 27 seconds at the moment, but we saw how motivated they were at the front, and they will, of course, know that some of their key rivals are distanced behind. They'll be determined to make the most of this.
This is the second group in the roads, and they're not too far in front of the Movistar-led group. This is the group of Uran, Porte, Pinot, Fuglsang, so they're losing at least 1 minute already.
Meanwhile, this is a saving manoeuvre from Group 3. They're not attacking the front group because up there, of course, is Quintana and Valverde. Mas as well, of course, from Deceuninck Quickstep. But Movistar are pushing on here to save Landa as an option. And I'm afraid he's 1:36 down just ahead of rest day. There's the Flamme Rouge for you, so they'll come across the river. Here it is, the viaduct, and up ahead of them appears to be a wall. It's about 5 or 6%, but it looks larger than perhaps and more threatening than it is. Greg van Avermaet's also here. Is he going to go early? Not quite sure. Viviani's tucked in here as well. He's got Richesi in a pale jersey, of course, that's about to go for it. 600 metres remaining now. This is where the road starts to kick, and indeed it's dust into those who are behind them.
Yep, just going up to 500 metres to go, and Wout van Aert is on Peter Sagan's wheel, waiting to pounce also.
Caleb Ewan's tucked in there. It's time to go, and this is last man standing for Matthews right now. Saints leading him out, but look who's coming. Trentin starting to launch right now, and there's others boxed in. Colbrelli can't get there. Here comes Ewan. Trentin's coming up as well. The European champions there. Sagan's over to the other side of the road. Sagan looks like he's got the strength, and Ewan starts to fade here. Oh my goodness, are they going to get there? At the line, I think Viviani, was it? Between Viviani and Van Aert. Let's have a look at it from overhead.
The last push towards the line, very, very close, but only a matter of, what, 2 inches?
Maybe a little bit more, but my goodness, what a finish.
This is Uran, Fuglsang, Pinot and Porte. The riders expected to challenge for the overall victory.
We said it would be over a minute. In the end, it's nearer to 2 than 1. 1:40 in arrears.
The Jumbo-Visma riders in the background celebrating the victory of Wout van Aert. Good job done. Another stage win for Jumbo-Visma, but Landa loses over 2 minutes.
Here is confirmation of the day's result. Van Aert takes it ahead of Viviani. Ewan, Matthews, Sagan, Philipsen up there, Colbrelli, Trentin, Nason and Van Avermaet. 10 days of pain, 1 day of rest before we get back on with it.
I can't believe it. Beating all the fast guys in the sprint. Oh, sorry, I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's I suppose a massive emotion. You've won a lot of big titles, but this is a stage of the Tour de France.
Yeah, it's above anything else. I felt it the last 10 days how big this race is, and winning in my first attempt. Oh. Wow.
Take us through those moments, the echelons, the Deceuninck at the front, and you were there. You were in that group.
Yeah, it became quite nervous in the final, and I managed to stay in front and kept our leader Stevie in position. Unfortunately, Dylan was not in the first group, and then I was allowed to try and go for the sprint. From last sprint, I learned I have to go quite early, so I went to 2:50 from the finish, and it was close with Viviani, but I wanted only 1 centimeter is enough.
Thank you very much. Congrats.